Hey everybody, welcome to my week 12 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. Can't believe that we've gone for 12 weeks. So this is our last live out of the series, and as people are joining us and hopping on, we'll just kind of get started and go over a couple of things. So let's see. Gosh, it's cold outside, you guys. So cold. They just Stampin' Up! Just released a whole bunch of new product on the clearance rack. So make sure to check that out. There's some great designer series paper and a ton of ribbon and stamps and dies too. But boy, you can get like a lot of really good deals on there. And I'm trying to remember what the paper was. Sweet Treats. I think it was a Sweet Treats suite that was back in the spring catalog. Real fun paper. It's real bright and colorful and birthday, and it's just a really nice paper to use for scrapbooking or for card making, and you can get that at a pretty good deal. So let's see what else. I think that's about it. Hey Sandy Bennett, how are you? Let's see. Oh, I got my new nail color on. So when I put the camera down, you'll see it. But I got my nails done today, and they're nice Christmas red with glitter. So I'm liking them. So, yay! All right. So 12 weeks of Christmas, and we're in the Christmas countdown calendar. I should know by now what page it's on, but it's $30. They're still available, and we may see this come again. I'm going to start a new series in January. I believe it's January 3rd. We start our mini catalog and its celebration. So every $50 purchase that you make in January, February, and March, you get to pick something for free out of the celebration catalog. The new mini catalog, oh my gosh, there's so many good things in there, and the stuff that they put in the celebration catalog that you get for free coordinates with some of the product in the mini catalog. So if you had ordered from me over the last probably 6-8 months or so, you automatically got those in the mail, and they started arriving this week, so everybody should have both catalogs. So the celebration catalog is like a half size catalog, and then the mini catalog is it's an 8.5 by 11, but it runs sideways. Of course, I should have them with me, and I don't. They're upstairs. So, but I'm doing a bonus video this Saturday, the 21st at 8:30, and make sure to catch me for that, because I'm going to start showing new stuff out of the new catalogs. And I have a surprise for somebody. So again, make sure you like, share, and comment on my video. And I have a surprise for somebody that I'm gonna draw. So anyway, so let's get started with the countdown calendar. We're pulling from drawers 23 and 24. 25 is our surprise drawer, so just to let you know. Okay, so drawer 23, we are going to make some bows using designer series paper. And then in drawer 24, we are going to make some decorative bags. All right, so those are our projects for today. So let me turn the camera down so we can get started. I see Christine's watching. Oop. Okay, I think we're good. Hey Diana, how are you? Love my nails. I love the color. Look, you guys. Diana Bosky does my nails here in Northfield. So she's at, what's it called? Studio 46. They had a flood this week though, or last week. So they're in a temporary location. But temporary location works. It's just right behind it. So okay, so we are going to make some paper bows. So for all of our last minute gift wrapping that we need to get done. So if you run out of bows, this is perfect. Any designer series paper will work. So for our first one, I've already cut 13 strips of paper, and I made mine 2 inches. They're 2 inches by 7. You can also make them wider. You can make them 2.5, but I'm liking the 2 inch by 7 inch size. So again, you need 13 of these. Okay. Now I've already preempted because I didn't think you guys wanted to sit here and watch me glue all 13 of these. So you're just going to fold them in half. So I want my pretty stars on the outside. So I am going to just run a bead of glue. Oops, I might have to get another glue bottle. Oop, there we go, it's starting to come now. And you're just gonna fold this in half, and you're gonna pinch and hold that for a second. Okay. My glue squirting out there. And we're gonna do number 13. So I was just doing 12 and 13 just to show you. I'm just folding that and pinching it. Ran a bead of glue down at the bottom. Okay. The next thing I did, I cut a piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and this is 3x3. If you make your strips 2.5, you can make your base 4x4, but because we're doing 2x7, this is a 3x3. And then we're just gonna start adhering these. I'm just gonna run some glue on the back of here, and I'm going to stick it on like so. I'm gonna do all 4 sides. My glue's running away from me. I love this star paper. And this, you can do this for any occasion, obviously. Just use whatever. I mean, even this is good for like a birthday, or if you're wrapping up somebody's got a 4th of July birthday. That would be fun. Okay. And then, let's see, then we're gonna take our next ones and we're gonna go in like this. So this is just a little bit of a different looking bow, but it's nice and big. I'll have to measure and let you know what the measurement is. Oops, hold that a little bit longer. Okay. So I always get, I have a room upstairs and in a spare bedroom, and in the closet, I have like my suitcases and all my wrapping paper and, you know, like boxes, shirt boxes and all kinds of boxes and stuff to wrap presents in. And then I have this like garbage bag, and it has all my bows in it. And I'm always throwing stuff on top of my bows. So I'll go and get it out, and all my bows are squashed. And I'm like, oh man. So I thought, oh, this will be nice, like if I want like some real pretty bows. Okay. And then we're gonna stick this one here. And we can even fluff these in a little bit. And we're gonna put some glue on this one and put that one there. All right, now for our last one. Now I already glued it like this. So I'm just gonna, I actually should have just made a circle out of it. So I'm just gonna fold this back. I'm gonna glue that flap down. I shouldn't have glued that one, that last one. So I'm just gonna fold that flap down and glue it. And then I'm gonna run some glue in here. And we're going to put that in there. All right. So this is a pretty large bow. So this would be for a nice large package. Just a little bit different. Let's see. And it is approximately, I'm going to say 8 inches. So it's about 8 inches around. So it's a nice size bow. I love it. And then there's the back piece. So there's plenty of surface for you to adhere it onto your package. Okay. So that is bow number 1. All right. Let's make some bows that are a little bit smaller. So we're going to do one that is a little bit easier. That one was actually pretty easy, but easier than our third one. So this bow, and again, I already pre-started just because I didn't want you guys to sit there and have to watch me glue all of this. So I have already pre-cut. It's 4 pieces that are 1 inch by 12. So this is 1 inch by 12. And then I had 4 pieces that were 1 inch by 10 inches. Okay. Then I have 1 piece that is 1 by 4. That's going to be our center, our little center loop. And then I have 2 pieces that is 1 by 6 inches. All right. So we're going to put the 1 by 6 inches to the side. And then all I did was, you can even, like just kind of give this a little bit of a little crease. Not fully. I'm just going to pounce it a little bit, just so I know where my center point is. And then I'm going to bring these in and glue them to that center point. So I'm going to put some glue on this end, and I'm going to put some glue on this end. I'm going to bring these into our center point. So there's that one. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So I've already got 2 done. I need a total of 4. So there's number 3. Let's do number 4. I'm just going to find my center point. And put some glue on each end. And bring these in. So yeah, so how fun would this be? You could even cover a box in Designer Series paper. You can make a bag. So we're going to make some bags too. All right. See if that holds. It should hold. All right. Now I already did 2 of the 10-inch size. So now I'm just going to do the other 2. So again, find your center point. Just give it a little pounce and put some glue over here, some glue over here. I have all of my Christmas gifts to wrap. I still have gifts coming. I came home today to 2 more boxes. Ha 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 ha. I think that's about it. I think I should be done. Thank goodness. I discovered Amazon. Well, I didn't discover it. I just finally signed up for Prime. I had signed up years ago when Prime first came out. And they were offering it, you know, free for so many months. And then I didn't continue with it because I'm like, who's going to pay whatever the fee was at that time, which is, it was less than what they're charging now. But I'm like, who's going to pay that fee? And I, you know, anyways, I thought it was kind of a crazy concept, but here we are. How many years later? I can't remember what year Prime started. And oh my goodness, I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. All right, here's our last one. Bring it in, hold it for a second. Okay. Nice. All right, so set that aside. So then all we're going to do is now we're just going to start attaching these together. And I'm using glue today. You guys could totally use a stapler and staple everything. But for me, it adds to the bulk of the bow. And I don't know, I think the glue is just going to make it lay nice. So I'm just going to cross these like that. Very simple. Put on some more glue. Oops, that didn't stick. I didn't hold it long enough. And then I'm going to crisscross and hold it this way and put some more glue. And then I'm going to crisscross. Let's see if I can do this without them moving and just hold them all together for a minute here. All right. Okay, so I just crisscrossed them. All right. You bowl on Saturday, Lisa. Oh, man. Well, you know what? You have to tell Steve that you paused for the cause. Say, I have something to watch. Okay. So there is the base. So these are the 12-inch strips. There's 4 1x12-inch strips. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with these and put some glue in the center, and I'm going to make a cross, make a plus sign, and put glue in the center. And then I'm just going to cross it over this way, more glue in the center, and cross it over this way. Okay, and then I'm just going to hold that there for a minute so that it adheres. Diana, I love my nails. I love that color. Oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at it. She bought it, and when she saw it, she's like, oh, I got Lisa in mine. So I'm super excited about it. All right, so I'm telling you, if you buy like every hue of the rainbow, I will wear it because I love the glitter. All right, so we're going to put some glue in the center, and we're going to just lay this over top, and we're going to adhere that down. Okay. And, okay, I think that's going to stay. And then we're going to, now I took our little 1x4-inch piece, and I'm going to put some glue at the end. And I'm just going to make a loop. I'm going to hold that for a minute, make sure it stays. Okay, while I was holding, I'm going to add some glue in the center, like so. All right, I think that's going to stay. And we're going to stick him right there. And I'm putting him in a line with this last piece that is going this way. I'm going to put this so it, so the hole goes that way. Or maybe I should put it this way. So now we'll go that way. I definitely want it that way. Okay. So then, like I said, I had 2 pieces that are 1x6 inches. And now, this is totally fine the way it is. Make sure it's going to stay. Perfect. So, totally fine the way it is. You can just go ahead and adhere that to, add some Scotch tape and put that onto your package. But just to decorate it and jazz it up a little bit, we're going to put a little ribbon hanging off. And I'm going to point this. So, I'm just going to make a slit in the middle, and I'm going to cut from end to the tip of that split. And that gives us a little, gives us our little flag. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other piece. All right. So again, I cut in the middle and then just cut from the end in. And we're just going to add that to the back of the bow. Let's see, where do I want this? I want that one. I think I want them coming off just like that. Oops, got this one facing the wrong way. There we go. That'll help. All right. Look how cute that is. So we're just going to, I'm going to adhere that right back here. I'm going to add some glue. set that back down so I know where it's gonna go. All right. And this one is gonna come off this guy over here. So I'm gonna put some glue on him, and I can better adhere that. I just wanna temporarily get that on there so I have my alignment. So that one's gonna come off right there. Stick that down. Okay. I hope one of the boxes is for me. Yeah, you have a box coming, Lisa, and it has coal in it. I'm fighting a cold, and I think it's her fault. Okay, so there's our bow. That's our bow number 2. I like that one. So, real simple. Just long strips, and you fold them in, okay? So, our next one is going to be... I'll have to go back and adhere these back in the back better. I'll have to lay them down, and, well, I'll just do it right now. How's that? That can go like there. And put some glue on that one. There we go. Now they're not going anywhere. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so that's bow number 2. Let's go to the last one. So now this one is just slightly different. I'm using up, let's see, the red paper was from the Christmas time suite. I have a feeling that might be coming out on the clearance rack, maybe after the first of the year. Not quite sure about that, but it's really, really great paper. Then the blue stars, and this one is, oh my goodness, I just went blank on what it's from. Oh goodness. All right, well, anyways, okay, so for this one you need 3 12-inch strips. They're 1 inch by 12, okay, and then you need 3 1 by 10-inch strips. And then you need a 1 by 5. And then again, our 1 by 5 is our little loop. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that now. So how these are different is this one is more like a traditional bow, like how you buy bow packages in the store. And they're folded into a figure 8. So these are my 3. I already did the 1 by 10-inch strips. So I've already glued those, and that's what the strip looks like. Okay, here's our center loop, which was from a 1 by 5-inch paper. I've already folded one of the 1 by 12-inch strips, so I have 2 more to show you how I'm doing that. And then just like the other one, I kind of found my center point. So I took my 12-inch strip of paper and I just kind of creased it a little bit right here in the center. Okay. Now I want the foil side on the outside. So I'm going to put the opposite facing me. All right. And then we're going to grab the ends, and we're going to flip it, and we're going to glue it over that center. Okay, so the glue is actually going to go on the foil side. So I'm going to put some glue at this end. Put some glue at this end. All right, so again, I have the opposite side facing me. I'm going to grab the end where I just put the glue, and we're going to twist it and flip it, and we're going to glue it right over to the center. Now you can make them tighter, and you can make them a little bit looser. I'm going to put them right in the middle. So there's a little bit of a gap back here. All right. Then I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do the same thing with this side. I'm going to grab that, and putting the glue on the side that you want facing up kind of helps you think about it a little bit. of how you want to twist your paper. So then you're going to twist your paper in and you're going to line that up. And again, just a semi-tight little loop here. You don't want it closed and you don't want it fully opened. Once you get your other side down, you can line up your papers in that cross pattern. Okay, so we can put that down and we're going to do our next one. Again, I'm going to grab 1 by 12 inch strip of paper. I'm going to kind of find my center point. I am going to put glue on the side that I want facing up. On both ends. Then I'm going to flip it over to the side that I want the inside of my bow. And then as I'm folding this over, I'm going to twist the end and glue it right over my center point. Hold that for a second. And then as I bring this one in, I want to twist this side. See, I can't do it. I have to flip this around. Okay, bring this in and flip it over. All right, so now I have six of these. We got 3 big ones and 3 smaller ones, and then we made our center. And then we're just going to glue these in. We're not going to do it as a complete cross like we did on our other one. We're going to come in at an angle. So I'm going to put a dab of glue. And I'm going to come in at an angle and glue that down. Again, you can use staples for this. I just like using the Tombow glue. And then we're going to put another dab of glue in the center. And we're going to put our third piece like this. Now you can see our bow starting to shape. And this is kind of like the more traditional bows, like how we buy when we buy like a big bow, a package of bows in the store. So then you're going to start doing the same thing. You're going to go in and add more glue. And you're going to start layering your smaller pieces. So we're going to layer this one in. And then this is why I like to use glue too, because for me, I think getting a stapler in there is kind of hard. I'm going to put another dab of glue on the paper, not on my finger. All right. And we're going to stick this in there. Again, at an angle. This was our first small one. So I just went at an angle. I didn't go cross. And then we're going to put one more dab of glue in there for our last piece, which is going to go right here. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. All right, and then our final dab of glue in the center for our center ring. And that's just going to get held in down there. All right, look at that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that is bow number 3. And that is ready to go on a package. So, so pretty. All right, so we made our bows, but now guess what? We need to make our packages, you guys. So our other project was to make some little decorative bags. These are simple, quick, and easy. And it takes, for the small one, we're going to use 2 pieces of Designer Series paper that measures 6 by 6. And I am going to score 3 sides at 1.5 inches, and I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want my paper to tear. So I'm going to go 3 sides at 1.5, and then on the 4th side we're going to score it at 1 inch. Okay. Again, I'm not pressing super hard. Then we're going to do the exact same thing to our other piece of paper. So 3 inches. You guys, these gift boxes or gift bags are so cute and so easy. So again, 3 sides at 1.5. And the fourth side at 1 inch. Okay. Now, Steve says hi. Hi, Steve. Okay. So I scored both of my papers. Now, you probably aren't going to be able to see it on the camera, but my 1 inch score line is right up here at the top. Okay. So on one of the papers, I just want to cut in on the bottom score. And I'm scoring into the 1.5 inch score line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Boom. Done. On this other one, again, the 1 inch score line is at the top. At the bottom, I'm going to cut out these 2 corner squares. Okay. And you can even take these and make little mini tags out of them. You can save your little scraps, or you can use them for another project. Okay, so then I just want to burnish, kind of fold all the score lines. You can take your bone folder and crease them. I with the smaller paper, I'm actually just okay with doing it with my fingers. Now, the top one, at the 1 inch score line, I want to fold that backwards. All right, so we're going to fold this back on the 1 inch score line. We're going to give that a little bit of a press. Okay, going to do the same thing on the other piece. All right, here's our 1 inch score line. So I'm going to just fold. I'm going to fold on all of these other lines. Just give them a little press. Nothing too easy or hard. Okay. But on the, again, on the 1 inch score line, I'm going to bring that back. Okay. I'm going to take my pieces. I'm going to take my more solid one here. And this is the other one. And I'm going to glue this flap to the bottom of this. Okay. You see that? I'm just going to go right over top. So again, take my Tombow liquid adhesive. Go like that, and we're going to glue that right over it. And then your box is just going to fold together. It's going to go right together. So you're going to bring up the sides, bring these in. Oops, I didn't score that one. And then this is going to be a decorative lip. So you're going to fold this in and fold these sides in. Okay, and we're going to put some glue. Oh, I knew I should have opened up a new one. All right. Put some glue on the flaps, and you're going to tuck those on the inside and glue those inside. Okay, and then you're going to bring this up, and you're going to just fold and glue your sides down. Okay, so let's... And sometimes I like to put a little bit of glue behind there, the little flap, so it holds it better. So we're going to put glue on the outside and glue this down. And again, I like to glue this little flap down. And then just do the same thing over here. Put a little bit of glue under that flap. And then bring this over. Simple and easy. Sometimes too, if you can't get your finger in there, like this is a smaller bag, but you can take your bone folder and put your bone folder in there and press it down. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to glue this little flap down here. I'll put that there. Put some glue in there. Okay. All right. And then this box creates, so it's 2 6x6 pieces of designer series paper, and our little gift bag is 3 inches. It's 1.5 inches wide, and it is just a little over 3.5 inches high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, almost 3 5/8 high. Okay, I made some for my downline over the weekend, and I put some goodies in it. So I punched a hole here, and then I just tied it together with a ribbon. Punch 2 holes, and then you can gather it together like this. I didn't want the traditional handles in it. I wanted it to kind of pinch close a little bit. So just something a little bit different there. Okay. So what if you need a bigger gift bag? Well, we can do that too. So let's get a piece of, we're actually taking 2 pieces of 12 by 12 designer series paper. And we are going to score 3 sides at 3 inches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th side we're gonna score at 2 inches. Okay, and then now I have to do the other piece. So again, it's a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and we're scoring 3 sides at 3 inches. And then our 4th side is going to be scored at 2 inches. So here's 2 inches. And then again, that 2-inch side is what gives us the decorative flap. Okay. Let me put my trimmer to the side. So just like the other one, I have the narrow, oh my gosh, I did my score lines so lightly I can't even see them. Hold on a second. Okay, so my 2-inch, I know you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but this is my 2-inch score line up here. So down here, I'm just going to cut in. So I'm cutting on the score line to my score line, okay? I'm going to cut the other side. So I'm cutting on my score line to the score line and stopping. Okay? So that's where how that flap creates, okay? Now the other one, so I have my 2-inch score line is up here, and I want to remove these 2 corner squares. So I'm going to cut on the score lines again. And I'm going to remove this square. And then I'm going to cut on this score line. Sometimes it's really hard to see your score lines. You don't want to press too hard when you're scoring on the designer series paper because you don't want it to crack and tear. Okay, so I removed my two corners, and then again you want to bring the top of this down. That's the 2-inch score line. All right, and then you're just gonna fold in on all your other scores. I'm gonna bring this in. And I'm gonna bring this in. Okay, now that's the one we cut out. All right, here's the other one. We're gonna bring, we're gonna bring our 2-inch down. Run our bone folder over that. And then everything else we're going to fold in. Fold this in. Okay. Fold this. All right. And bring that in and bring that in. Okay, good. So we just folded everything. So just like we did on the other one, we're going to take this tab and we're going to glue it over this section here. So take our liquid glue. And glue this over top. Okay. I'm going to fold these in and cover them with glue. Okay. And then we're going to bring this up and attach it. That's going to go in the inside there. And this is just going to go on the inside here. So as you can see, our bag is much bigger. All right. And then we're going to bring these over like this and glue the sides down. So I'm going to tack down this flap. All right. I'm going to have to get some more glue. I got 2 bottles sitting in front of me. Let's do that. Okay. And then I'm going to tack this flap down over here. Okay. These are going to go over top. So I'm going to put glue all over this. And on this side. Kind of closing it like a clamshell. I'm just going to flip this right over and close them down. Okay, so this bag is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to press in here to make sure it's all glued down. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Stick my bone folder in here and just press it down, making sure it's all adhered. And then do those glue down the little side tabs. Just with a little glue. And this one. Okay. Excellent. All right. Good. There is our bag. So I'm going to take, then you can take a hole punch. And I'm just guessing. I'm going to put a hole right there. And I'm going to put a hole right here. I have a super, look at this hole punch. This punch, oh my gosh. I think it was my mom's. I think I had that when I was in high school. So it's really old. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take some ribbon. And you're going to make a knot at the end. Oh, I did that wrong. Wait, hang on. Duh. I need to stick it in my bag first. All right. We're going to thread this through the bag first. Now we can knot the end of it. And you're going to want to do that at least probably like 3 times so that it doesn't pull through the hole, through the hole punch. Okay. And we're going to just give it a nice little trim. So now that's there. Okay, it's not going to pull through. All right, then I'm just kind of guessing. Let's see. I want a handle. let's see. That looks good. So I'm going to cut it a little bit longer because I need to make those knots. All right, so I'm going to pull this through. And I'm going to make those knots, those same 3 knots at the end. Making sure that it comes down here. All right. Hey, Linda Zaveski, how are you? We miss you. Thank you for saying that my ideas are great. Okay, so let's do. So this is a cool way to use, number one, use up designer series paper. But if you need to like wrap a quick present and you're like, oh, I don't have any more gift bags. Well, guess what? Now you can make your own. So, and then you just pull that. Now you have a handle. I'm not gonna sit here and make you watch me make the other one, but obviously you're gonna punch 2 holes on this side, and then you would have a gift bag. Isn't that cool? And you can just stick some tissue paper in there and you're ready to go. So I thought this was really pretty. And guess what? Our bow matches. Look, we can put a bow on it. Our bow that we made. So, all right, girls. And guys, if there's any guys on, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I totally appreciate you joining me tonight. And have a safe and happy, healthy New Year. But we'll see each other on Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday for our little bonus night. I love this bow. This is really cool. This is nice and big. It's probably too big for our bag. But anyways, everybody stay safe and warm tonight. It's super cold in Cleveland, Ohio. That's for sure. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye-bye.